sweet friends. It is Tuesday. I'm heading off to the gym. This is the fit. We've just gone pretty much all black. I'm hitting legs today. So I've just got my fave Stacks bike shorts. These are the PSV6. I think these are actually the navy. I'm also wearing a crop from them, but I'm obviously wearing a huge oversized tee over the top because that just gives me the leg day vibes. I feel very like please don't talk to me vibe. Maybe I'll bring my big headphones because I think I'm gonna train in the outdoor area, aka where all the men are, and I don't like talking to men. I think there was a knock at the door. I don't want to answer it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the gym, smash out legs, and we'll move on with the rest of our day.
Oh, you miss my touching. Good show me something. Give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe.
I look like a tomato, but we're home. I stopped at Woolies on the way home because I needed some ingredients because we have our like small group Bible study tonight, whatever you want to call it. And one of the ladies in our group officially became an Australian citizen over the weekend. So we're doing a little celebration and everyone is bringing just like a stereotypical Aussie snack. So we are bringing Tim Tams and also Anzac biscuits. I've never made Anzac biscuits before, but I'm gonna give it a go. It looks pretty simple. So I just needed a few ingredients for that. I got some golden syrup, some coconut, and some butter. We already had oats, flour, sugar, stuff like that. And then I also picked up 2 of these Chobani flips because they're half price at the moment. So I got one for me and one for Lee. Just some yogurt, other yogurt I guess, and also some avocados because we needed a few more, but that's it. It is warm today. I think Liam's outside weeding. Wow, legend.
So nice, I can't help got the sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way. We've been dancing all night long. Don't want nothing here or now. But I'm already down, wasting my time. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you don't need to say less to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 12 minutes. Ladies and gents, we have our Anzac biscuits. They actually turned out really well. Liam and I just tried one because I was like, I don't want to literally poison people because I haven't made these before and what if they're awful. And they didn't like look the same as the ones I've bought before, but they taste great, I think. I feel like they taste exactly the same as the ones that I've like bought from Coles or Woolies. And we have our Tim Tams as well. We have our little group chat, and what are some other people bringing? We're doing like a sausage sizzle, Bunnings, snag kind of vibe. Someone's bringing pasta salad, someone's bringing potato salad, some other desserts. We have tiny teddies. Someone's bringing Milo, which will be fun. Was there anything else? Lamingtons.
Pasta salad,
Already said that.
potato salad.
Already said that.
Someone really Lincoln.
Yeah, I think Lorraine. Do you know what's one thing we kind of forgot? That was like gonna make, and then I was like, we probably have too much. Fairy bread.
Ice cream.
Ice cream slice, which is not technically an Australian classic, but that is so good. Yum. Yeah, I'm excited.
You've got this lovely chocolate bar here. The aim of the game is to just eat chocolate. You can only eat chocolate if you roll a 6 and wear this lovely hat and this lovely ice hockey jersey, which you must put on properly. But you have to use the knife and fork sections here.
One by one.
Yes.
Hello friends. I'm making myself a little protein drink. This is the My Protein Clear Protein, which is my favorite for drinking alone. So like I really like their normal whey protein for smoothies, oats, smoothie bowls, I guess, or even adding to baking like muffins, things like that. But I don't really like drinking any protein just like straight. Oh, I just made a mess. Like I'm not someone who just drinks protein with water or protein with milk. It just doesn't sound good to me. However, clear protein, I love because it kind of just reminds me of cordial. I'm just not a fan of drinking like chocolate milk or vanilla milk, or I don't know, I don't really go for milky sort of drinks unless they're coffee, which reminds me, I do need to try adding some protein to my coffee and making like protein iced coffees, because I see a lot of people do that and it looks so good. However, I do love a good beverage, like a good fun afternoon beverage. I love soft drink, I love cordial, sparkling water, stuff like that, but I don't want to be drinking heaps of soft drink and stuff, so I find that clear protein is kind of a similar vibe. I haven't actually tried it with mineral water or sparkling water, but that could be really good. But it just gives me an excuse to have a fun beverage in the afternoon. I'm also adding a bit of protein to my diet, which most of us need more protein in our diet. And so I just can't stop raving about these. They also have a bunch of different flavors, and I can't remember if I've tried this one before. Taste test. Yum. Yeah, that's good. This is the orange mango one, and it does taste a little bit different to cordial. Like you can tell it's like a protein drink, but I still really like the taste of it and can easily drink a glass of this a day. They also have a bunch of other flavors. I think my favorite is the watermelon. If you guys want to try out anything from My Protein, you can of course use the code RachelC, which is always available. You can always use that code. It will typically give you 35% off, but sometimes when they're having sales, it might give you an extra discount as well. So I'll leave that link down below if you guys want to try anything out, but that's my afternoon beverage. Good morning guys, happy Wednesday. I have a little bit of an errand running morning / day. Thought I'd bring you guys along with me. This is my outfit, my errand running outfit. I've been really vibing with hats lately. Do they suit me? No, but I like them, so I'm gonna keep wearing them. This one is from White Fox. It's quite old, so I'm not sure if they still have it, but I just really like the color. Matches my pants, kind of. And both my pants and my crew neck are from Princess Polly. My current code is Rachel20, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just wearing my Puma Callies, which are just an absolute OG. I think I've had them for like 3 years now and they're still going strong. And then I've got all my stuff in my little wildflower tote, which I just recently got, and I absolutely love it. And I think my code for them is Rach15. It also comes in like a holographic color too, which is fun. First up on the list, I think we're gonna go get my nails done. We have our inspection in like half an hour and I don't really want to be home because small talk is just not my fave, so I'm gonna go out and get a bunch of stuff done. I've also been wearing these pants like every day recently since I got the right size. These are the Lioness Miami pants, and I ended up having to size down, return my other ones and size down. So I got my normal size, which for pants is a size 8, size down to a size 6. So just FYI, in case you guys want to order them and have the same fit, which is just a more like high-waisted fit. If you want the low-rise fit and like baggy vibe, stick with your normal size. Okay, so nails was a flop. I walked in and they looked really busy, and then I stood there for like 5 minutes before they even talked to me. And then when they did talk to me, they were like, oh, what do you want? I was like, I want this. And they were like, oh, can you come back in like an hour? And I was just like, oh, because the place I go is kind of out of the way from anything else that I'm doing. Like it's over the other side of town compared to like everything else that I need to do today. So it just doesn't make sense for me to like hang around here for an hour, but it also doesn't make sense for me to drive somewhere else and then drive all the way back because it's just out of the way. Anyway, I was like, oh, it's okay, I'll just come back another time. And she was like, just make sure you make an appointment. Like you have to have an appointment. And I was just like, I have never made an appointment here ever. And I've been coming here for like, I don't even know, 4 or 5 months. Anyway, I guess they're maybe just getting busier than they used to be, but kind of annoying. I could just try out somewhere else. So maybe I'll do that. We'll see where the day takes us. We do have some other errands to run though. I was gonna film a little car haul, but this lighting is not it. Also, guys, I'm so freaking excited. Barzi's new album comes out on Friday. I could cry. I've been waiting for this album for literal years. His last album came out in 2019 and the one before that came out in 2018. He is genuinely my favourite artist. I think I know every word to every song he's ever released. I just cannot contain my excitement to get a whole new album from him in a couple of days because we have not got that many songs at once from him since 2019, which is so long ago. I can't wait. I'm gonna literally lock myself in my bedroom and just like lay on the floor and like listen to it. That's the plan. Anyway, I'll give you a haul and it's not very interesting. Don't get excited, but I'll give you a haul when I head inside. This bag, best thing ever. I can fit so much stuff in there. We got some rolls because I'm making burgers for dinner. We also got some really exciting toilet cleaner. And then I also picked up some of my must-haves, essentials from MCO Beauty. Just some top-ups because I've run out of both of them. This is my favorite foundation and my favorite brow pencil I've been through. Oh, sorry. This is my third brow pencil. And this is my second foundation, but I actually just needed to get a lighter color that I can mix with my darker one for when I'm not fake tanned. And that's all I got from Woolies. And then I went to Chemist Warehouse. I picked up a new lip balm because I've been told that Paw Paw is not really that good for your lips, which I'm shocked at because I have been a die-hard Paw Paw ointment girly for years. And so I'm gonna test it out. I think this is the one that George uses and she really likes it. I hope this is the right one. I didn't text her and ask her to double check, but I was like, I think this is the right one. Dermal therapy. I've heard amazing things about it. And then I also got some of these for Liam because red frogs are his favorite. I do think that gift giving is high on my love languages because if I go to the shops, you best believe I'll be bringing home a treat for you. You know, the rest of the stuff in here is just like my books and things. But I also went to the library and I borrow books online from my library all the time, like ebooks, audiobooks, stuff like that. I freaking love my library, but I don't go physically very often. And today I was kind of by the library and I was like, I'm gonna go check it out because I haven't actually been physically to the one near me. I've been to other ones, just like not since we moved, really. And they just had such a good selection. I think next year, one of my reading goals is going to be just like utilizing my local library physically more often. One, as a workspace, because working from home can just become a little bit, what's the word? Just like same thing all day, every day. And my days sometimes just all merge into one. So I think working at a cafe, working at the library, working at, I don't know, even in a park or something, once or twice a week will really switch things up for me and kind of just boost morale a bit. I don't know. But yeah, I went and read at the library for like 20 minutes today and it was just so nice and peaceful. And a lot of people were doing like uni work or study or just reading or working. And I just loved it. So I definitely want to do that more. But I also want to borrow more books from there. I do think new releases are a bit more difficult to find, at least when they first come out, because obviously they're in such high demand and it'd be probably pretty hard to get them for the first few months or so when they're first released. But for books that are older, like I found a bunch of Shatter Me books, Throne of Glass, Akatar. They literally had all of the like popular books that are a little bit older. So if you're trying to save money but you love reading, the library is the best place ever. And I know that's not revolutionary. I know libraries have been around forever, but I think in our current society, I don't know, people just forget that they exist. And I know book buying is so fun and I'm not going to stop buying books, but I do want to be more intentional with the books that I buy. So I think my goal for the rest of this year is to really work on my physical TBR that I currently have. I would love to have no more than like 10 books on my shelf that I haven't read at any point in time. I don't want to have hundreds of books on my shelf that I haven't read. It just doesn't make sense to me personally. So once I get my physical TBR down a little bit more, I think I'm going to really start going ham at the library. But I did pick up one book, and this is The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. I've read The Flat Share by her and I didn't love it, but I've heard amazing things about this and I've been wanting to pick it up for a really long time. However, because it is a newer release, it is only in the bigger paperback size, and often new releases in Australia are printed in the big paperback size for the first 12 months or so until they're not new releases anymore, and then they're printed in the normal size. And I just don't like having different sized books on my shelves if I can help it, especially if I already own other books by that author. So I already have other books by Beth O'Leary on my shelf and they're all normal size, so I didn't want to have one that was a little bit bigger because it just irks me. So I was waiting for them to print it in the smaller size, which I know it sounds dumb, but I'm particular, so I don't care. So I was waiting for that, and then I was walking through the library and they literally had like 5 copies of this, and I was like, well, why don't I just borrow it and read it, and then if I end up loving it and think I want to reread it later, I can always buy my own copy when it's printed smaller. But that was a really long explanation for that. I did also pick up a package that I think would be fun to unbox because I don't know what's in it. I have this package from Peter and Jane, which is so exciting. I freaking love Peter and Jane. My handbag that I use on a daily basis is from them. My daily handbags have been from them for probably the past like 3-4 years, but I have a few of the items and I just love them. And they reached out to me on Instagram and they're like, we'd love to send you a few things. And I was like, I mean, if you insist, like I'm not going to say no, but I don't know what they sent. So I think they sent bags and sunglasses, but that's all the knowledge that I have. Ooh, okay. So we have a little bag with a bag. Stunning. Oh, she's a bit, there we go. How beautiful is that? That is just a classic, isn't it? I actually don't have a little black shoulder bag like this, so that is literally perfect. Love. And then we have 2 boxes. Whoa, those are coming off so nice on camera. I was like, why aren't they opening? They are taped shut. Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm actually way too excited about this. I have genuinely been wanting an orange bag for the longest time. I know that sounds so random, but I've honestly been scouring the internet to find my perfect little orange shoulder bag, because there have been so many times I'm going out for dinner, going to not so many times. There have been a few times where I've been going out for dinner, going to an event, going to something nicer, and I'm wearing either an all black or an all white outfit. And I've always thought it would be so fun to have a pop of color handbag. And I have a pink one that I freaking love. You guys saw me wear it the other week. But I've just been keeping my eye out for an orange one, and this is genuinely perfect. I also have an orange pair of heels, which is why I also have been wanting that, because imagine just like a pure black outfit or a pure white outfit, orange handbag, orange shoes. Perfect. And we have another black bag in here, which again, is this not so beautiful? See, I feel like this could be a really great everyday option that just looks so classy. I haven't updated my just like everyday kind of handbag for probably a couple years now, because I haven't needed to. Like, it's still in great condition. Like I said, it's also from Peter and Jane, but it's kind of nice to switch it out. I am all for doing small things in your routine that just make you feel $1 million. And I feel like switching out your purse is one of those things. We have one last box. Stop. Oh, there's a note. Dear Rachel, some of our new season for you. Can't wait to see how you style these. Love, Peter and Jane. So sweet. Love a handwritten note. Guys. Call me Elle Woods. Call me Elle Woods. Are you joking? And they sent the same one in white. I think these also have longer straps in them as well. I want to cry. Wow. And they also sent some sunglasses. So, like I said, Elle Woods. Bruiser. How freaking fun. Imagine in summer on the beach, me in a pink bikini with my pink sunnies. This feels like Christmas. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have the best face shape for sunglasses. Like, it's pretty hard for me to find sunnies that look good on me. I have a small head. Let's just be honest. We're all friends here. Yeah, like, I think the sunnies are absolutely stunning, but I just don't know if I can pull them off. That won't stop me from wearing them, but I just don't think I'm the best example of what they could look like, because I just have a pea head. They just feel very bougie. And then last ones. Oh yeah, I think these might be my favorite. I really love some thin wire sunglasses. No stop. Honestly, pairing these with any outfit is just going to elevate it so much. And I'm pretty sure they have these in a bunch of colors as well. I think all of the sunnies that I showed you and all the bags also come in multiple other colors, which is super fun. I'll link Peter and Jane down below. They haven't given me a discount code or anything, but if you guys want to check out their stuff, obviously you can. And they also sell Peter and Jane probably on a few websites. I know they sell it on The Iconic and also on Princess Polly, so maybe a few other places too. But wow, I feel so spoiled. Also, update with the nails. I decided I'm gonna try a new place. I was just DMing the girl on Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's just a little home salon, but she does really cute designs and things. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna try something new. So I've booked in with her for next week. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. I think that'll be fun. I think I might do something like a cute design or something, because I've seen her Instagram. I know what she can do. So hopefully these ones will last me that long. I usually try to go every 3 weeks. I feel like my nails grow decently quickly, and it has been 3 weeks since I got these ones, but they're also looking okay. So I'm hoping they will last me another week or so. Hello, my sweet friends. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I am putting my dirty mug in the sink and heading off to the gym to do an upper body day. I'm wearing, these are Crop Shop Boutique, Adidas, and then this tee is from Wildflower. By the time this vlog goes up, it would have just launched a couple days ago, so hopefully there are still some in stock. This is their valuable tee. Hopefully you guys can see it. I love it so much. I think it's probably my favorite graphic they've done so far. I do like the purple one a lot as well though, but that one is sold out. Let's go to the gym. guys, my day has just been brightened 10 times. I'm driving to my parents' house because I'm just running an errand for them. And on my way to their house is my favorite thrift store, favorite op shop. Why is it my favorite? Don't actually know, but it is. And when all the floods came at the start of this year, it got flooded and it has been closed for I don't even know how long. And I was like, I'm just gonna drive past, like go a little bit out of my way to drive past to have a look. And I've just driven by and it's open and I'm so happy. So I'm gonna go and check it out a little bit. I can't tell if it's like fully back to what it was because I don't know how much it was like impacted when it got flooded. Like I don't know how much it was flooded, if that makes sense. But they used to have a really great book selection and that's all I really care about. So I'm gonna go check it out. But wow, that is just an absolute highlight of my day. Looks like a tomato, but I had such a good session at the gym. I feel like I really just pushed myself. I used a squat rack for the first time in probably a couple months, and it's one of those things where you're like, dang, I have lost so much strength, haven't I? Like, it's crazy how quickly you can lose your strength. Actually, I lost it over a couple months, so it's not like I didn't go to the gym for a week and lost all my strength. It definitely was like a couple of months, but it still just sucks because it takes you so long to work up to a certain point and then it's just gone. But we're working back up, and today was the first day in ages where I just like felt strong again. Like strong for me. I'm not naturally someone who can lift heavy at all, and I have a lot of fear around the squat rack, but we did it today, so I'm proud of myself. Plus 10 points to me. This lighting is really inconsistent, but I am just having a super quiet weekend, which is so nice. My only plans for this weekend is to go out for dinner tonight with Lee, like a really chill dinner. I think we're gonna get schnitz, which is chef's kiss. We're gonna go out for breakfast tomorrow as well, just to our local cafe. I'm gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to church tomorrow, and that's it. And that is like the ideal weekend because it means I can sleep in a bit, read books, continue to listen to the new Bazi album that came out yesterday, and absolutely drown my ears with his voice, which I love. Eat a lot of food, drink a lot of coffee. That's literally all I have planned for this weekend. And I have been reading a lot actually. I wanted to give you guys an update. I finished reading Queen of Shadows. I think that is book number 5 in the Throne of Glass series if you include Assassin's Blade as well. I've had a lot of questions from you guys asking me if I prefer ACOTAR or Throne of Glass. And obviously I haven't finished Throne of Glass yet, so I don't feel like I have the best opinion as of right now, but I will say that after finishing Queen of Shadows, I really feel invested now. Here's my general thoughts in terms of comparing ACOTAR with Throne of Glass. I feel like Throne of Glass has the better plot, but I feel like I'm more attached to the characters in ACOTAR, and I got attached to the characters in ACOTAR much quicker. I would only say after finishing Queen of Shadows am I like really starting to get attached to the characters in this book and really starting to sense that found family feeling. But I feel like I got that in the second book of ACOTAR. Like I got that real, found family, just like love for the characters in ACOTAR much quicker than I have with Throne of Glass. I also feel like the writing of ACOTAR is just so much better, but that makes sense because she started writing Throne of Glass when she was like 16 or something. So I kind of went into Throne of Glass not expecting the writing to be the same level. I feel like ACOTAR just, the writing, the plot. Actually, I honestly can't tell which plot is better. I feel like Throne of Glass is more plot heavy, and I feel like ACOTAR is more like relationship heavy. But also, even though I'm more attached to the inner circle in ACOTAR, I do like Selena better than I liked Farah, which is weird because a lot of people don't like Selena, but I feel like she is just the freaking coolest person ever. She's an assassin, and I just love the way that she commands people's attention and really just like walks into a room acting like she owns it. And I've heard a lot of people say they don't like that about her because it's very like, I guess, cocky and very arrogant, but I just feel like she's like earned that position, and the further you get into the series, the more you kind of understand how much she has worked almost used to get to that position. I don't know how to explain it, but I just love Selena. I think she is the freaking coolest ever and probably one of my favorite main characters that I've ever read about. And now that we are like very heavy into the series now, I have a lot of other favorite characters, and I feel like I have quite like strong opinions about which characters I like and which ones I don't, but I also have 3 more books to read and they are very chunky, so I can't like give you my final thoughts. I will say that this was a 5-star read for me. Like it was so good. I feel like Air of Fire was the book where the plot really started to take its form. It almost felt like everything was kind of like coming together and you're like, okay, I can like see where this is going, and it felt like things were really like gaining momentum in Air of Fire. It's almost like the first few books were like setting things up, creating backstory, giving you like details that were necessary for later, and then Air of Fire you kind of really got that momentum going, and then Queen of Shadows is where the real found family came in. We got a lot more development within the characters. I feel like the plot is really moving now, and I'm just genuinely so excited to start the next book. I'm gonna try and attempt to do the tandem read of Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms, which is confusing if you haven't heard about it. I would just Google it if I were you. Basically, the next 2 books are the same timeline but told from different POVs. So I'm gonna read the same kind of story almost, but from 2 different people's perspectives, and I'm pretty sure the 2 characters that I'm reading from are in different places. So like the world, I don't know how to explain it very well. Same timeline, different characters, and so a lot of people say the best way to read it is to do a tandem. So there's like a list of chapters to follow. So like you do a few chapters of one, then a few chapters of the other, and you switch back and forth. And although it's a little bit tedious, a lot of people say it's the best way to do it because Empire of Storms, which is technically the next book in the series, ends on a huge cliffhanger, and if you were to read Empire of Storms, you would then have to read Tower of Dawn and not get the answer to the cliffhanger. You would have to like go back and reread the same timeline that you've just read and you know the general gist of, but just from a different person's POV. I don't know why Sarah J Maas wrote it like that. Like I can't give you the answers to that, but a lot of people have put off the series because of that. I'm kind of excited. Like I am a little bit intimidated, but I'm more excited than I am intimidated, especially now because I've like written it all out and made myself a little to-do list of like which chapters to read, because that just makes me feel better. But I just chatted about books for a long time and I don't know if any of you wanted to hear about that, so I'm gonna stop. I think my plan for the rest of the day is to read, and I'm not gonna be reading Throne of Glass. I'm gonna be reading something else because I started a different series and now I'm attached to that one and kind of want to finish that this weekend. We'll see if I do. Just loving books. Nothing new. Good morning guys, happy Sunday. I am so exhausted today. I don't know what's going on. I woke up today at 6, which is like I just sat with this blanket on me for the last like 20 minutes and now I have white fluff all over my pants and we're about to leave the house. Oh well, it's really not the end of the world. No, I need a lint roller. I got up at 6, started my morning routine, literally was falling asleep as I was doing that. So I was like, you know what? It's Sunday. I'm going back to bed. So I went back to bed till like 7 and then I got up again and now we're here and I still feel just as exhausted. I don't know what's going on, but we're about to go out for brekkie and I'll have a coffee. So that will probably what's the phrase? Heighten my spirits? Lighten my spirits? Hopefully that'll make me feel more awake. We'll see. I'm excited for brekkie. Guys, it's finally warm enough to wear a dress. I'm so excited. Spring has officially sprung when the little dresses come out. This one is Shop Madison Page, handmade, small business. She is on maternity leave though, so you can't get this one at the moment. I'm just wearing it with my high top Converse, Princess Polly denim jacket. We're about to head to church. That's what this outfit is for. And then I'm also taking out one of my new bags from Peter & Jane that I showed you earlier in the week, this little white one. I think it's so cute and hopefully it looks good with this outfit. I also have one of my new pairs of sunnies in here too, also from Peter & Jane. I still don't know if they suit me, but I really like how they look. And I've also got my notebook sticking out, which is not the cutest thing in the world, but I like to take notes during the sermon. And I'm glad that I can still fit it in here. But yeah, there's the church outfit of the week, or of the day, of the Sunday.